Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be giving you some advice and tricks and tips to maximize your IPPT score to get gold and put the ELISE machine to your advantage so that you don't have any more no counts. So without further ado, let's dive straight into today's video. So to give you some background information on IPPT, it consists of 3 exercises: push-ups, sit-ups, and 2.4km run. The push-ups and sit-ups consist of 25 points, while the 2.4km run consists of 50 points. And you have to complete your push-ups and sit-ups in 1 minute. So there are different tiers of IPPT score. For example, for the passing score, it is 51 or above. For pass with incentive, it is 61 points or above. For silver, it is 75 points or above, and for gold, it is 85 points and above. If you get a pass with incentive, you get about $100 as an NSF. If you get silver, you get $200, and if you get gold, you get $300. So it's actually pretty attractive. So the point of today's video is to teach you how to get gold for IPPT. Coming from a perspective with just a passing score or pass with incentive score, and finally getting 88 points, or giving you some advice and tips that will really help you push to the next level. So firstly, let's start off with push-ups. Position your body comfortably and make sure your hands are not too far apart. Go down very slowly until the machine counts your rep. You will know the machine counts the rep when the machine vibrates. So the reason why you want to do this is because you want to find out exactly where is the highest possible height for the machine to count the rep. After the first rep is counted for, the timing will start and you should spam at the exact same height where your first rep was recorded. If you go to any lower height, right, the ELISE machine will record that new low, and you have to keep going lower and lower, which will tire you out as you do more reps. So try your best, right, to maintain at the height where you did for your first rep, and this will kind of counter and prevent you from getting any lower body no count. And for another problem that always occurs is straighten your back no count. So to counter that, right, try to look up, especially at the machine score points, so your body will be straightened when you do a push-up. These are some of the techniques and tricks that you can apply, to kind of hack the ELISE machine. But of course, on your own time, when you're doing your own training, try to do your form properly as much as possible. Because when you do your form properly, it gives no reason for the machine to give you no counts, right? And some exercises I would recommend you to do is to do 10 seconds spam and followed by 10 seconds of hold for 1 minute long, and do 10 seconds down and up as slowly as possible. And last but not least, do sally up. Right, this one can get very tiring, but all these workouts will really improve your push-up and training to grow and build your muscles. And with the right technique that you understand now, I can guarantee you that you can maximize your push-ups for sure. So next, let's move on to sit-ups. What you want to do is bring your ass right as close as possible to your foot. So this kind of decreases the time you need, right, to bring your elbow to your kneecaps, right? And what you want to do is also to curb your ears with your fingers. Don't take out your fingers, because the moment you do and you get caught, your points will be deducted. Try to touch your kneecaps at a lower level first. If the machine detects and counts it as a rep, then that's good for you. But if it doesn't, then too bad for you. So what you want to do also is to try to see if the machine counts if you don't fully put or lay your entire back on the floor. Some of them wants you to lay your entire back on the floor to give you a count. So what you can do is to see whether you can put your body halfway and not fully go all the way down. So this kind of reduces the time you need to bring your body outwards. So focus on using your core and also using body momentum so you can sustain at the same speed. So don't just use your core, use body momentum together. So some of the things that I would recommend you to do to train your core is to do planking. Firstly, 1 minute planking, 40 minutes or 30 seconds of side planks left and right, or to do glute bridge static or moving, or holo hold, which is to put both your hands and your legs up in the air, which can get really tiring. So in general, my advice for you is to go and find a ELISE machine that works best for you, that really gives you an advantage in your IPPT score, and also go and try to work towards finding the right form during your training, and to train with the proper form and technique, so that there's no chance for you getting any no counts at all. So these are my advice for your push-ups and your sit-ups. So what about your 2.4km run? So for me personally, right, I managed to improve my 2.4km run from around 13 minutes, right, with my first IPPT to as low as 10 minutes flat. So something that we do in OCS and we do in BMT is to go and run a distance interval. So I think what you can do is, first of all, start off with 4 times 600 meters, distance run, right? And once you get the hang of 4 times 600, reduce the set and increase the distance. For example, to 3 times 800 meter run, you're still running 2,400 meters, but you have lesser time to rest in between this set because you're running longer distance. And the next thing you want to try is also speed interval. So what speed interval does is that it allows you to run as fast as you can in that particular set. For example, run speed interval of 400 meters, right? 6 sets, right? So you run as fast as you can for that 400 meters, and my timing usually is 1 minute and 30 seconds or less lah. So be consistent with every single set that you do for your speed interval. Another recommendation that I have is really kind of go and find out what form works comfortable for you when you run, so that you can run longer or faster. For example, for me, right, when I get tired, right, last time I used to fast walk. But I realized now, when I slow down and I get more tired, a way that I can do is actually to minimize all the movement of my upper body and to fully put all my energy and strength on my lower body, my legs, to take as big as steps as possible while running. So it kind of looks a bit weird when I run, but it really helps me to maintain it consistent as much as possible. And another thing you want to do is to find the right breathing technique for yourself. So I'm going to try to figure out, I know this part of the video is going to get weird, but my breathing technique right at the start when I go slow is and as I proceed to go faster and faster, I will take one breath each, like, and that really helped me a lot when I run, because I need more air in my body so that I can sustain myself for this exercise. So my advice, right, for the 2.4 kilometer run also is to really run slow, right? Run slow at the start. Don't need to chiong swell all the way because you're gonna waste your energy. Run slow, maintain that pace, be consistent for maybe 1.2 kilometers or 1.6 kilometers, and then when it comes to the last 800 meters or 1.2 kilometers, try to speed up, try to pace up, try to increase the speed as much as possible, and then comes to the last 400 meters, sprint with all your energy as if you want to get that $300 very badly. Alright, so these are some of the advice that I will be giving that I believe, right, will help you improve your 2.4 kilometer run, will give you an advantage now that you know how to use the ELISE machine and some of the trainings that you can do to maximize your push-ups and your sit-ups. So I believe that if you do this consistently, diligently, you'll be able to maximize your IPPT score. So I hope this video helps you, and stay tuned for more videos next time. See you!